Anyway, I tell you what, I don't know what the deal is, but it's just acting up. We'll just kind of stay right here and not do no adding, no addition until it crashes again. But we're going to bring the show to a close because of what's happened. Let me just leave the show like this. Basically, we were talking about when it crashed the last time, just different things that, under communication suggestions. The last thing we want to talk about is just take a break if you're getting too overwhelmed or upset to continue the conversation with a calm attitude. And if your teen is demanding or threatening you, be sure to get professional advice or help from a qualified mental health professional. And it says if both the parents are involved in the conversation, it's very important to take turns rather than gang up on your teen together. Make sure that each parent allows for your teen to speak in between them. Don't just take over. Don't just take over. But anyway, well, this is Denny C. I'm sorry. We covered a lot of stuff, which I'm glad. I'm sorry, though, that we're having, again, a technical difficulty. I don't know what's going on. I'll just have to look into this and talk with our tech guy, make sure that what I'm seeing is not something I could have, stopped from happening. But we do appreciate you listening to us. And it's important that we continue to, to not give up on things. With our teens, I hope that the message that we brought to you today was something that was strong and worthwhile. And, but nevertheless, our hope is that this just works out for the better. I don't know why that happened, that we had to have a problem like this, but nevertheless, it did happen. But anyway, so hopefully it will continue being fine. We've gone 2 minutes so far without any breaks in it. But, here at the Family Factor, if you want us to talk about a subject that hopefully will be of some help, like to the zombie mama, the sleepless zombie mama, then please send it to the show through the Family Factor at live.com. That's the Family Factor at live.com. You can reach us on Facebook on the Facebook page at facebook.com/the Family Factor. You can go to Common Ground Media, same thing, the facebook.com/the Common Ground Media and page, and we're here to be of assistance. And I know I'm sorry that this had to happen. It's running fine now. I don't know what could be the cause of that. Interesting, huh? But teen runaways is something that we want to make sure that we keep it for the parents on top of it not happening to our own kids. Be a listener, be a builder, correct them in the right way. Don't correct them in a demeaning way, in an abusive way. And if they are having voids that need to be filled, find out what those voids are and find a positive way to fill those voids. Find a positive way to fill those voids. For in so doing, you're going to find that life's a lot better. But interesting that things are running fine now, but I'm afraid that if I do anything differently, it's just going to kill it off. You just never know. Well, let's just see here. If some reason we won't have to have it kind of kill us, we will go ahead, as we always do, and end our show with a message from Triple R, Righty Rick Robinson, or Rick Robinson. He goes by 4 different names now. You never know which one we need to talk about when we talk about him. But no, he's the founder of Common Ground Media, and we appreciate him for all that he's done by allowing different ones of us to bring these kind of things to the forefront, and helping people who want to listen to these kind of things. So hopefully, it will be something that is worth your time and effort. But again, we're going to just take a break, and then we'll sign off the show. One moment, please.
Far as I can go.
Alright folks, some of you know me, some of you don't. I'm Double R, the founder here at Common Ground Media Group, And we have two different channels running. We have Common Ground Media Group Oklahoma over on Blog Talk Radio, and we have Common Ground Radio Oklahoma on Spreaker. Now, Common Ground Radio Oklahoma is a startup. We've been on BTR now since February, but we've decided we want some more airtime and some more flexibility. So for now, mine is one of the only shows that's going to be found over there. I'm going to go ahead and just give you our lineup in order and let you know a few things that are going on behind the scenes. Sundays, over on the BTR channel, we have the Outer Limits hosted by Steve Long, one of the only libertarian radio hosts that I'm aware of, at least from the amateur angle, and you can catch him every Sunday from 6 to 8 p.m. He does normally have some pretty good live guests on there. He even had a recent gubernatorial candidate on, so if you haven't checked that one out, you may want to go back and hit up our archive shows available on the Blog Talk channel and get caught up. And then we have Monday, my show, which is located over on Spreaker, America Off the Rails. That is, of course, hosted by yours truly. That's basically my conservative show where I rant and complain and vent, and it helps with my sanity, and I hope you guys like it too. And if not, I'm going to still keep doing it anyway, because like I said, it does help with my sanity. And then we have the show on Tuesday, which is Finding Common Ground. That is featuring myself and Dave, and that is, again, located over on the Blog Talk channel. That typically starts between 8 and 8:30, and it's basically where a cranky conservative, that yours truly, and a hacked-off Jeffersonian liberal, my buddy Dave, get together and try to talk about current events and see about setting some differences aside to see if maybe we can find a way to fix this crazy mess we all find ourselves in right now. Then we have Wednesday, The Family Factor, hosted by Denny C. That is 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., again, over on the Blog Talk channel. Now, Denny does have some things in the works that he's going to be bringing over to the Spreaker channel. Different formats than The Family Factor. We're still ironing some of that stuff out. Then on Thursday, we have On the Fringes. That is Dave's music show, where basically he plays alternative music, alternate country, indie, pop, all that fun stuff. It's a really great show. Different kind of audience than most of the ones that we bring in, so it's nice to have a little bit of variety. Speaking of variety, we'll get to that in a minute. On Friday, we have the Red Shirt Friday show featuring the Common Ground crew. Normally that's me and Dave and maybe some of the other admins hanging out, just having a little bit of fun from our Common Ground political page over on Facebook. Try to get a few of them involved here and there when we can, at least on Fridays. And then on Saturday, we have a new show hitting the lineup that's all about wrestling. You guys will find more out about that. The first airing will be tomorrow at the time that I record this first commercial for the network that I've done in a while. And that pretty much concludes our lineup for now. Thanks to everybody who's been tuning in and checking us out. We hope you like us over on BTR, and we hope to make lots of new friends over on Spreaker. As we bring more shows in, of course, I will let you know.
Once I rose above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion.
You're listening to The Family Factor with Denny C, right here on the all-new K98 Talk.
Well, we're back, and you know what? I even found a plug that JT did for us, and I'm sorry, JT, I've not used it yet. K98talk.com is coming back. It's in the works, and it's going to be back full-fledged and powerful and way to go. I like that. Let's listen to this one, too.
You're listening to K98 FM's K98 Talk.
So see, K98 FM, K98 Talk. So it's amazing here that we've got things going, and by the way, the system's now working normal. I must have had some web page pulled up causing things to crash, and that's the only thing I can figure out. And but we do thank you for tuning in today. We don't want to not thank the person who wrote the letter about teen runaways. Teen runaways is something that hopefully things can get better with time and with counseling if need be. But again, if you want to have something discussed on the Family Factor, please send it to thefamilyfactor@live.com. Or you can reach us on Facebook at facebook.com/The Family Factor. And you can tweet me at Denny C on the tweet thing, or Life Lucky. I've got two different tweet accounts, so because I've been very lucky in life. But anyway, we do appreciate all of you for tuning in today. Again, we apologize that we had to have 3 different sections